Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college football. It's the Conference USA Championship game, UAB at Marshall. Christmas is right around the corner, and we've got a promo code. The code is Noel for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Marshall is favored minus 5.5. The total is 42 on this Friday night matchup. Marshall 7-0 on the year, 5-2 against the number. UAB is 5-3, but 2-6 against the spread. Now these are two teams with good defenses. That's why the total is so low. But it should be a battle in this one. We've got Craig Trapp joining us to break down these two teams. Craig, what stands out to you when you see UAB and Marshall?
Yeah, I mean the total jumps off the page because anytime in college football you get in the low 40s, I mean that's just especially in the way that it's played now. I'll rarely see in the low 50s to be very honest. So I mean that one jumped off the page. I'm not going to be on the total in this one. I'm definitely going to be looking at the side. And when you look at Marshall, 2 games back, I mean they were a huge favorite. Didn't score, got shut out, absolutely played terrible. Bounced back last week with a nice win. But they're facing a UAB team that's been getting it done as getting their wins, but they're just 2-6 against the spread on the year. They play a lot of close games, and they're facing a Marshall team that I just think clearly the best team they've played all year. And I think Marshall will have no problem in this one winning. And Marshall minus 5.5 here, but I definitely think it's going to be a low scoring defensive battle. I was thinking like 24-17 type of game with Marshall winning.
Yeah, I said that they were undefeated. I misspoke. They lost to Rice
Yep.
in their last game, 20-0, but still another low scoring game. And as I mentioned, some stats on these defenses. UAB, kind of an underrated defense, allowing 16 or fewer points in 4 of their last 5. And you've got Marshall's defense, who's allowed the fewest total yards and the fewest points of any team in the nation. Again, two defensive stalwarts there. But I think this is a Marshall team that has been really good and especially good at covering the number. They're actually undefeated against the spread when favored by less than 19 points. Their only 2 against the spread losses came as 19.5-point favorites and 44-point favorites. So if the number is a little bit smaller, it seems like they're pretty good at covering. Any other thoughts you think bettors should know?
Well, a lot of these close spreads and close games, and this, Conference USA Championship game, I think will be pretty close. Comes down to coaching, and I like Coach Holiday as clearly the better coach here, and I think Marshall will take care of business. Having the home field doesn't mean as much, obviously, with the COVID and the restricted fans, if any fans at all, that we're going to see in college football for not just in the championship games, but also in the bowl season. But I think you're just close to home. You're in your own locker room, your own bed. I think that does matter just a slight amount. And I'm going to have Marshall. I think I have Marshall winning by 7 or more in this one. So I think they'll take care of business and cover as well.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for our Conference USA talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Craig Trapp. As always, Craig, thanks for joining us.